Polio was one of the most feared diseases in the U.S., but it was completely eradicated in the U.S. because of vaccinations. Tonight we're hearing from a polio survivor as he reflects on contracting polio as a child and the value of vaccines both then and today. KRDO News Channel 13's Kurjan Bianca has his story of survival. Kurjan.
At this pharmacy and many others across southern Colorado, you can get vaccinated for both polio and the COVID-19 vaccine. A man I met with today has had the COVID shot, but he would do anything to go back in time to get the polio vaccine, the polio virus vaccine. It came out just months after it struck him down as a child. 72-year-old Jim Triquet thinks back on the day in 1954 when he knew something was very wrong.
I remember that was my first taste of being afraid, and I begged them to take me home. Of course, they couldn't. At
just 3 years old, he was diagnosed with spinal polio, a highly contagious, life-threatening virus, and was paralyzed from the neck down.
And it was very contagious, so you were put into a contagious disease ward, and you were kind of tightly bound into the bed because you couldn't control your emotions.
He missed the release of the polio vaccine by about 90 days, but his sister was luckier.
My sister received the vaccine in October and never contracted the disease. So 15 seconds of a needle giving vaccine would have changed everything in my life.
Now Triquet has a message for anyone who is considering not getting the COVID vaccine.
I look now at what's going on today, and if somebody said to me, Jim, we can guarantee you'll never get COVID, ever, 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 so you don't have to take the vaccine, but we can't guarantee that you won't transmit it to somebody else, I would have to get the vaccine. I would never want to put a young child in a position where they're torn from their family.
That vaccine would have saved him a childhood of struggle, where doctors said he would never walk again. Many surgeries and years later, he slowly regained movement, discovered swimming, paragliding, golf, and met his wife of 51 years.
Think of your blessings, think of your abilities, and then do them. Get out there and do them.
A sentiment he shares today, although now post-polio syndrome still challenges him with weakness all these years later. Due to the polio vaccine, no cases of polio have originated in the U.S. in 42 years. Like polio, the effects of COVID-19 the long-term effects are still unknown. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Kurjan Bianca, KRDO News Channel 13.